His ex-girlfriend, Eleni, went to Instagram and publicly accused him of abuse and harassment, saying that, hey,
so your ex-wife and now your ex-girlfriend?
he committed this crime against a woman. Pat clapped back on Twitter saying, don't believe everything you hear. I'll need to address these false accusations soon. But then he just doxed Eleni's address. So
Wow.
Well, I guess we could see who probably was in the wrong.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna let you know where she live at, cause she's talking about me.
All right, more things out here happening. So, if y'all haven't seen recently, some body cam footage came out of a popular YouTuber from the past that used to play Minecraft, his name being PopularMMO's. Now, if you have not seen the history, life has not been treating him so well. Clearly, he, within obviously him having the success of being a YouTuber, he had some trials and tribulations within his marriage, which then resulted into him obviously being alone and going down this path in which where we're at. So within all that, obviously we're gonna get more context on the situation, see what happened. So I ain't gonna waste no more time. You ready for this?
Yeah, cause I don't know anything. You say Minecraft, I think of Steve. Steve and the ghosts and the monsters are not treating him right and whatever. I don't know.
I don't care how much money the Minecraft movie made.
He's not building his house.
I do not care how much money the Minecraft movie made.
Which one?
Because it was still bad. I don't care. Hot take.
That's the one they was throwing the chickens in, right?
Chicken jockey. Okay, I hate I hate it.
Come on, I can't hear that all day at work.
Let's see what PopularMMO's did.
Okay, come on.
Y'all already know. Shout out to Guy. I say it all the time. Stealing all the views. Shout out to Tozy.
Yay! Go, Tozy.
Share the love. Putting on for the gang. He probably in somebody's court trial right now. But
fresh haircut, he be looking good.
But you already know what it is. We have YouTube millionaire tries to run from police. Of course, if you guys want to watch the original video, down in the description, first link.
There.
Share the love.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, this as I said, it's probably not gonna be good.
Okay.
this YouTube millionaire was caught passed out on a sidewalk with a backpack full of Fireball. Then it all ended with him trying to run from the police.
Fireball to
On
liquor?
March-
I'm about to say like Fireball to alcohol.
Wait, what Fireball?
No, they can't. They don't mean
All right,
alcohol,
come on,
right?
come
Nah,
on,
they
let's
tripping.
see.
20th, 2024, officers in Jacksonville, Florida, receive reports of a man sleeping on a resident.
Yeah, bro, you
Wait,
looking real comfy though.
Whoa. Million subscribers?
He has 17 million subscribers, correct? Yeah. He has millions of dollars.
He don't make money?
No, he makes money. I feel like
It
even
says he's a millionaire.
he
Why is he on
hasn't-
the ground?
like because you would assume during his time, like when he was really, really popping during his peak, he was saving a lot of that money, and then
Yeah.
which would mean he's still currently a millionaire or whatever for assets. But he, as we can see, is not living the lifestyle.
He's just a bozo right now from the jump because million of subscribers and
I
you
mean,
making money, and where your money at?
He's a bozo because he's sleeping in the middle of the
I guess.
sidewalk. Like
It's in that fireball that's in his book bag.
Central Street. What they don't expect is to find one of YouTube's most popular former stars, who turns a simple wellness check into a chaotic encounter, leaving another mark on an already
he tried to run away from the
I guess they don't
cops.
try. Oh
No, he's cooked.
unraveling legacy.
Okay, so this is PopularMMO's, aka Patrick Julian L.
Because I've been doing a book, I seen a little bit of this, but like I didn't know he tried to run from the cops. Yeah, that's insane, bro.
Watched Minecraft YouTuber back in the early 2010s. This guy was basically royalty. 17 million subscribers.
17.2 million with an M, and we're out here sleeping in the middle of the street with apparently Fireball in our bag,
From the cops.
trying to literally trying to run from the
Okay.
police.
I ain't getting like this.
Cause like obviously there's like stigma or whatever, like oh he's a Minecraft YouTuber or whatever. Like isn't that a kid's game? You're still doing this, brother. You're washed and all that. Fair, fine. He can innovate on his genre better. I'm pretty sure he quit. He obviously don't make Minecraft videos. He's occupied, to say the
But
very
still,
least. as we
people
can see.
watching his videos.
But
so
yeah, like there are still kids and jits on the nostalgia
watching it.
bait or whatever, still watching his videos. Obviously,
Yeah.
current jits that like Minecraft. When we watch his old videos, I don't understand.
Okay, well they're gonna tell.
I'm just I'm just baffled. I don't understand how we get here. Like 17 million on YouTube. I need y'all to really understand, bruh, how
people
much
not
cheese
understanding.
and
I
how
know.
broad your audience and how much money you
Yes.
can really make,
That's
bro.
why I'm like 17 million.
I need y'all to
Give me
understand.
1 million. Give me 100,000.
If I had 17 million, we would still be in the basement. But the problem with that is, though, we would be in a very much nicer basement. I will tell you that right now.
And the other
My
half
bad,
will
my
still
bad.
be looking like a thrift store over there. But anyway,
Still getting the 50 cent clothes, bro. My favorite.
millions of people watching his Lucky Block challenges.
41 million
Come on, let the
views.
video play.
Now I'm sorry, on a 15-minute
know.
vid, this got mid-rolls and everything. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
come on.
I'm like, Jesus.
And his duo with his ex-wife gaming with Jen. But fast forward till 2025 and Pat's no longer breaking blocks, he's breaking probation. Yeah, I mean, the dude now has multiple arrests under his belt, a public body cam video.
Jesus Christ.
He's breaking probation.
Are we
Yeah,
serious?
I mean, the dude now has
Battery caused bodily harm, domestic.
multiple arrests under his belt.
Assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill. Battery caused bodily harm, domestic.
A public body cam
This arrest went viral when the footage of Pat's court appearance released on YouTube. Criminal conspiracy, third-degree felony, commit breach of peace by 3 or more persons.
Yeah, it was over. It was over.
Pat, what happened?
I don't know. It was over.
I'm not gonna lie. I would have rather them just told me I fall off and I'm still playing
You
Minecraft.
becoming a Minecraft character in his mind.
Cause at least you still bringing in like relative cheese, bro. You not doing this. Oh boy, yeah, it got real bad.
video with his face down on the street and an active warrant for violating his probation. Again, so how do we even get here? Let's rewind to March 20th, 2024. Cops in Jacksonville, Florida, they got a call. A guy was passed out on the middle of a residential road. At first, it sounded like some routine wellness check, you know, to make sure someone's alive. Except when they show up, it's not anyone lying on the street, it's Popular MMO's. And he is, to put it politely, very drunk.
Hi there. I just came home from picking my sister up at the airport, and there's a man kind of laying in the road.
Any drink or drugs, weapons involved that you know of?
I do not know.
Do you think he's trying to harm himself?
Nah, he has to be absolutely lit. Like to be sleeping in the middle of the sidewalk.
It looked like he was crossing the street and just dropped.
That's what I'm
He's
saying.
on the corner of the sidewalk.
But then again, he using his bag as a pillow. Like he, maybe he was just walking and was so drunk he just gave up. He was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna be able to make it home. I guess we're sleeping right here till morning." I don't. This situation is just so bad already, bro. Oh my God.
I think he might be dead, or I don't know.
An officer arrives to find a man lying on the pavement beneath a streetlight, dressed only in shorts and a t-shirt despite the chilly 45-degree weather.
It's 45 degrees and he's just passed out in the middle of the sidewalk.
Where he fell at or laying at on the corner, like it looked like he was crossing the street and said,
My bad, we're blocking him.
"Yeah, this is a good spot right here."
That's
I
what I'm
know.
saying,
At least I made it to the other side of the sidewalk.
It's yeah, I'm so bad. I have nothing. I don't even. How do you get in these scenarios? I just keep asking.
Hey, buddy. Hey, sheriff's office. Do you live here? Huh? Hey, wake up, man. I don't got all day for you. Wake up. Wake your ass up. You're good? You live here? Where do you live?
Let's go see what some of these.
What did he say? He going to the movies?
Yo, you looked at me and I was looking at you to figure out what he said. I'm like,
I'm
you
still
said that?
stuck on where he where he's laying at. On the corner. He on the corner.
Wait, his head is on the curb.
Did he think that yellow part of the
This is not funny.
concrete was
Let me
his
stop.
back?
This is not funny.
I don't know.
This is not funny.
He couldn't have moved over something.
I just don't understand. Like, yo, brother, at some point, like, because, brother, you violated your probation as we're hearing. So at some point, like, you have to, like, want to rehabilitate your life. Because, like, what is... You're passed out sleeping soundly like a baby in the middle of the sidewalk. Yo,
He's not in the middle.
Oh, well, if he's horizontal... No, horizontally he is in the middle of the sidewalk. Like, if he's like this...
His feet is almost in the street. I'm sorry. Maybe he tripped on that yellow part. He tripped.
Yeah, you're making me laugh already.
I don't care. Yo, you couldn't have moved over.
Nah, come on, yo, because he drunk already. Come on, that joke gave him a little tumble. Yo, stop it.
I see
Alright.
The bush could have been a little softer.
My thing is just like, there was no one to call or something like that. You could, like, no one was here to help.
Well, let's see. They're going to tell us.
I can't hear you, man.
What was it? Sorry.
You had a lot of what?
See something, girls.
That alcohol, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just sorry, bro.
Do you live around here?
Yeah, do you want to say it?
Do you have like an ID on you by chance?
Okay. See, okay.
I mean, it's always sad to see someone.
Like,
It is, but what was
gone,
he saying?
bro. Like,
Yeah.
He's quite literally speaking in Minecraft enchantment language, and I'm not even trying to make a joke right there. Like, it's actually in what's it called? Indecipherable. I have no clue what he just said at all. Like this.
I understood no, I think.
Like, this was the most clear, uncoherent, drunk rambling I've ever seen. Like, Oh my god.
Massively overachieved to then just get rebalanced by poor choices. Obviously, this dude's sloshed, but the cops decide to let him charge his phone in the squad car while they check his ID in his backpack.
So his phone was dead. Okay, that makes sense. Because I'm like, why did he not
His
call
wallet
someone?
was in his backpack. At least he was protecting it with his head.
Then they find some tree and a whole lot of fire.
Was it because he thought to put it in the bag or because his head literally was protecting it?
It was literally protecting it in the bag.
Ball.
I'm gonna glove up before I start touching weed and a ton of fireball. Homie is messed up.
Wait, well, obviously he's past 21, duh, we obviously know that. So the alcohol is fine, he can own that. Is the weed legal in this state? Because if it's not, bro, oh my god, he violated his probation again.
He had his own private party.
Pat, what?
He left the party.
Pat, like, I know the marriage went bad. I'm not even going to be the bull to speak on that. Again, truly in his own marriage, no. I'm going to give a conjecture. Stupid. But, like, I'm not even going to talk about that, John. But, like, dog, I would have just kept playing Minecraft. I'll say it again. Like, I don't know what happened, but at some point, bro, I would have just been like, shoot, they could just tell me I fell off. I don't know. Like, it's just way better than this. I'm sorry. Like,
Bruh.
Wait, can I just say so? He really broke, because that's that cheap liquor.
yo, stop, yo. Yo, stop. Yo, stop. Don't you got a million?
Fireball don't cost nothing.
Damn, you couldn't even get some Ciroc or something. That's tough. Like,
If you gonna get some dark, you get some cognac. Oh, you got cognac money? All right, come on. All right, ain't nothing wrong with that. People drink Fireball is like red hot, a red hot liquid. So
Red Hots. If you ever had the
people
Red
like
Hots
that,
candy, yeah.
That's why I asked. I knew.
Yeah, I don't know what Pat's been doing since the Minecraft days, other than being arrested a couple
I was
times.
about to
Exactly.
say, I think I know what we've been doing. He's been clearly
Getting a lot
getting
of charges?
into legal troubles, yeah.
And all that stuff.
But obviously, this guy's inventory IRL is now just a bottle of cinnamon flavored.
See,
I hate him. Yo, I hate Atozy. This is why I love watching Atozy. Because, like, Atozy be making the references and shit like that. His inventory because of Minecraft, and that's why I brought up the other joke.
Surprised he ain't have an axe pick in his book bag.
The axe be
That's what they use, axe or whatever it is.
I ain't gonna lie. All I know is that this journey we not finding diamonds.
All right, come on. No, not at all.
Nah, okay, let me chill, because Heads probably gonna cancel us for this on some beat.
Why?
This is not funny. You should be joking about his life, even though that is
all right,
relatively
though.
true. But yeah, sniff that. I smelled it in the air. Stupid actions, stupid consequences. Bro, I'm sorry. After you violate your probation the first time, I think it's just on you. Yeah, like. I think it's just on you. I'm not gonna cap to you. I still feel bad for him. Clearly, I don't want him to be in a situation, but
He going to jail. He's either gonna be mental health issues or he found a religion. It's like every
he
time
can't get up with that griff. We need to talk about how many times you violated probation.
Which one is it? Which one is it?
You
now?
can't get that griff
God.
now. You violated your.
Which one? He got mental health issues or he done found God. Which one is it now when he get there?
Nah, we just gonna have to hit him with a potion or something.
He got that potion.
Potion of truthful.
He got that fireball potion. That's as good as.
Okay, I can't.
Okay,
They're
all right,
canceling
all right.
us.
Regret.
We're done.
And then, unfortunately, it comes to this turning point. Officers tell them that they're placing him under the arrest, and Pat, well, he's not having it at all. Because instead of just saying yes, sir, and waiting for his attorney, I guess he went, how can I make this night way worse for myself? So he decides to run.
Like I said,
And
by
the
running.
officers naturally take him down because we saw what he was like earlier. I mean, the dude who couldn't find his way home.
Yeah, he seems just a teensy bit inebriated. I don't know.
He just barely found himself on the sidewalk. I'm telling you, I think about a few more steps prior, he would have been in that street. Yeah. Maybe he squished over anyway. I don't know. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. The situation is so random to the point where I'm just like, bro,
And
I
then
have
he's laying
no clue what's
passed
going
out on the sidewalk. Obviously can't outrun the police 15 minutes later.
Just put your arms like you're praying.
Look on what?
Like you're praying.
Yeah, this like palm stuff.
Where was it going? Where was it going? Because it looked like
Yo,
to me he's going for a nice trip because he was about to fall right there.
You know what? Now I gotta see if he does fall before I can say anything. And he's on the ground.
Okay.
Yo, I can't, bro. No, I genuinely don't see what he thought was gonna happen here because
Where did he going?
no, that's what's
He
gonna be
couldn't
my
even make
next
it home. Now you gonna run?
Pat, first of all, one, you never made it home. You're on. You're literally crossed out, sleep on the sidewalk. Brother, you're running, trying to escape the police. You weren't gonna do so because you're inebriated, as we can see. You barely were even saying the English dialect earlier when you were on the ground. Three to that, even if you make it away from the cops, you have violated your probation before, and they are going to go after you and find you because you're probably gonna get a warrant. Then you're still going to jail. What was his plan here? Well, there was no plan because clearly he's super drunk. You don't tend to think that much when you're that drunk. But I don't know if this was the best decision.
I don't know. He was looking for his fireball.
Yo,
Yo, who's 6'1" fighting?
that fireball really was a potion of weakness, huh?
Yeah.
Because you can see it.
He's
Kill 261 fighting one.
I mean, he was almost there. He said earlier, talk to my lawyer. He should have left it at that. But also, it's not like you're known for making logical decisions when you're drunk.
Yeah, seeing by where are they at? Where are they at? You
What
see
are you looking for?
The things where he was showing them like all the charges. Yeah, seeing by all the Jones.
Well, the police go way overboard here, as it seems like he stopped resisting as soon as he got to the ground, but that didn't stop the cop from screaming that he was going to tase him, like 5 times while kneeling on his ear. I have to be careful with how much I show here because I want this video to not be age restricted, but overall, just watching this full arrest makes me sad, as it's sad to see Pat like this, and it's also just sad to see the police be this unprofessional to him. But
I was gonna say like earlier when the dude was like, yo, wake your A up, all this junk. I'm like, yo, that kind of is a little bit crazy demeanor for the cops, but I guess I could kind of understand because like, what is this fool doing? You don't know if he's like some crackhead or some junk. He might wake and start attacking. Like,
could have just said wake up.
That's what I'm saying. No, so I could kind of understand that conjecture.
Brother,
brother, sir, you alive? I've been 50. I'm like, brother, you alive? Like, you good? Like,
But they get him cuffed after what's described in the report as resisting with violence. I mean, I guess nothing screams former Minecraft YouTuber like getting tackled during a streetlight brawl while yelling about your lawyer. And I don't know if this is the worst part of it or not, but he's not even close to being the worst offender of some of these Minecraft YouTubers.
Oh, no, he's not.
God.
No,
okay,
he's
maybe
not.
He's gonna say the worst. Who's the worst?
No, I'll tell you the worst. His name is Lion Maker.
Okay, well, let's not talk
Because
about Lion
do you
Maker,
want to know
whoever that
why?
is.
Do you want to know why?
I don't know, but he was he couldn't tell the difference between a 10-year-old and an 18-year-old.
Yes!
Like,
yes, actually. Funny
that's
enough.
What we gonna say? Can't tell the difference?
It was a Diddy moment. Yes. No,
Okay.
no, actually better. I can straight up tell you because I don't even have to like go around it. Yeah, no, he's convicted like definitely on this like registered sex offenders list. Like no. What's up? Yeah, no, I'm saying it. Registered sex offenders list. Like he's an RSO. Like y'all remember back with Delaware from the Mr. Beast John, how he was a convicted RSO, registered RSO. Lion Maker is the same thing. Like yeah, no, he's cooked on that. Like what they be saying 4K? No, this is 8. Like, we in the movies watching this boy.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Lion Maker's 100% the worst. But Pat, in terms of positivity towards your life, ain't doing too much better as we can see.
He's actually doing pretty okay compared to some of these other ones. I'm pretty sure one of them is still in jail for another decade. But he was ultimately charged with resisting an officer with violence and marijuana possession of under 20 grams. He pled out, took a plea deal, 12 months probation, 100 hours of community service.
12 months probation. He just stacking up years in probation. He keep violating them, as we can see. Like,
Substance abuse evaluation plus treatment, plus a $1,000 donation to the police memorial fund, and a handwritten apology letter to the officer he assaulted.
does he have to write the letter sober or drunk?
I didn't know that you could.
No, but wait. Is the officer gonna write an apology letter to him for putting his knee in his face or his ear?
No, I'm like,
whatever.
yeah. My almost got us canceled. No George Floyd moment. But anyway, no,
I'm
seriously.
just saying.
No, but I understand where you're coming from.
They were a little rough.
And the answer is no. Obviously,
I
like,
know that.
no. the police officer not going to be like, oh, my bad for being rough on you. Yeah, I highly doubt that that's going to happen. Should he be? Because were they doing a little too much? You could argue. A little bit. But
let me shut up. We're gonna be canceled.
Nah, go ahead. Nah, go ahead.
They couldn't find another charity to donate to.
What do you mean?
Why did he have to give $1,000 to the police?
Like Memorial Foundation or whatever. No, I don't know. That I can't give you an answer. I actually don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I thought he would just get his charges and move on. I don't even know.
Yeah,
like,
don't get me wrong. I have nothing against the police because my cousin is a police director. My
uncle.
brother is a police officer, so I don't got nothing against the police. I'm just saying.
Obviously, like a lot of people be like F12. I think even if we didn't have what's the name, like family members in the police, like that's just conceptually stupid. Considering most cops aren't evil or whatever and are serving justice to help protect you, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, in this case, like, yeah, no, the letter in John kind of seems irrelevant. I don't know why he would need to do that.
Okay. All right, well, keep going, because
but
I was a little confused. I'm like, huh?
The overall main thing here is that, like, he shouldn't even be in this situation.
To be forced to donate to the police. That's the first time I've heard of that. So
See?
Mine too.
See? That,
yeah, like
and I didn't even watch this. See what I mean? Like, he could have donated that money to, like, Alcohol Anonymous, you know, stuff like that, you know, the drug abuse, something like that. Why did he have to... Anyway, see what I mean?
Well, at the very least, what they're saying on the article is the reason that he had to do it or whatever was because he was apologizing to this like officer. But on our back end, separate from that, clearly seeing that some of the officers, they could have been a bit nicer, a bit more cordial. Yeah, that's like irrelevant. Why would he need to do this? And if he had to donate, like, definitely probably shouldn't have been to these fools. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Obviously.
essentially, this is kind of like a court-mandated YouTube apology video, but in a handwritten letter. But if you thought that was the end, I'm so sorry. It gets worse because in January of 2025, he failed a drug test. He claims someone at a party gave him a pill that he didn't know what was. I don't know if we want to buy that one.
Here we go.
Okay, somebody at a party gave you a pill, you didn't know what it was. Why are you taking random pills from people?
Yeah, exactly.
When, again, you are on probation and you have gone to jail, like, or almost gone to jail several times.
He was better off saying somebody slipped a Mickey in my drink. I ain't gonna say somebody gave me a pill, I didn't know what it was. Oh, I don't know what this is. Looks cute.
I guess PSA for heads that don't know, don't take random pills you don't know what they are. Like,
don't even take a random drink from somebody.
Exactly, like, like, bro, oh, here, yo, you want to drink this?
Nope.
No.
I don't even want to smell it because it might be some fumes.
Where did this come from? Like, bro, nah, bro, they tweaking.
Or not, but this led to another arrest. His probation was modified to include GPS monitoring and inpatient treatment. So
GPS monitor. So what, he wearing like an ankle monitor?
Yeah, now he gotta go overnight now for treatment. He gotta stay the week.
basically, he has Life 360 with the court. And just when you thought it couldn't get worse, May 12th hits. Another warrant. This time, his urine sample tested positive for both alcohol and marijuana. He lives in Florida. I'm shocked that's actually...
At what point? See, and that's what I was saying earlier. That situation, I'm sorry, is a lose-lose. The cops could have treated him better, but it's not like, obviously, he's in the green because he's not doing better himself.
When does it stop?
I just hate seeing this, John, because it's like... Yeah, because of literally what I was saying. When at what point is it like, yo, my life keeps going bad. I don't like constantly being on probation. I don't like having Life 360 attached to my ankle. I think I need to chill. But they never get to it, or they just plunge themselves further and further and further into, like, you know what I'm saying, what's the word? To like numb the like bad overall stuff going on in their life. And it sucks. It sucks that stuff like this is the coping mechanism. Like, some people will use like harder drugs because I guess we'll say, in this case, like, you know, weed and alcohol is like base level, we'll say, because some heads, y'all know what I say all the time. What John is clout worse than? The Venti. There's very bad drugs out there, which is still a joke, but in some cases true. But that's a whole sidebar in itself. Yeah, like, he keeps putting himself in his jaw. You gotta stop. That's all it is. Like, you have to, brother. If you don't want to go to jail no more, or wear an ankle monitor, or be on probation, or go to community service, it's time to stop. He's probably not gonna stop.
Actually a problem there. Is he mandated sobriety? Is that what it is? Or is just... Wait, are Florida weed laws stricter than what they are here? Who would have thought that weed in Florida is stricter than what it is in Virginia? But also, like, the amount he was caught with was clearly personal use. It wasn't like...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like... I don't know, because you'll see people get arrested for, like, having, like, you know, marijuana and things and such like that. And, like, I could totally understand. Yo, if you got a pound bag in your car, bro, you're going to jail, bro. Like, come on, you're going to jail, bro. Like, let's keep it a buck. But, like, if you, yeah, like, no, that's not even attempt to sell. Like, bro, you're selling or something, bro. Who is going around with a vacuum seal 1 pound bag of the devil's lettuce? Like, dealers, bro. Like, there's no one else doing that, right? But obviously, if you got like a small little gram bag or something, like, bro, you shouldn't be going to jail or getting no crazy jobs for this. Like, I'm gonna keep it a stack. And who is that putting at risk? I guess only you when you do something while you're inebriated. But I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. Most people, and if you are going to indulge, do it in the safety of their own home or like in the safety of their parked car or something like that. They're not randomly walking out in the middle of the street, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of the sidewalk at like 3 a.m. in their shorts and tee and it's like 40. That's tough. Like,
I'm actually shocked at that. I thought weed was fully legalized in Florida, but
I would've thought so,
apparently
too.
not. But yeah, basically, this guy is now officially in violation of his modified probation the second time. I'm also going to Google this real quick.
where that's even a crazy line itself. You are in violation of your modified probation. Like you
A second time.
Yeah, where like you even violated the one that was built for you because you couldn't. Yeah, well, no, not even because you couldn't, because you violated the first one as well. That is crazy, bro.
Like, oh, most likely he couldn't even drink alcohol while on this probation. I guess it depends on the
Good, he
judge
doesn't
and the
need to
charge,
indulge.
but since it was a public intoxication and resisting arrest while being drunk, maybe alcohol was a part of this. That would make sense. So I guess it's the Wombo combo then. Anyway, this guy is now officially in violation of his modified probation for the second time, and a warrant is active again. So let's zoom out for a second, because back in 2021, Pat was already in legal trouble. He and his then girlfriend Liz were both arrested for domestic battery. They gave
And this is what I was talking about earlier. Like, yeah,
But they beat each other up?
like they had their John, why obviously Pat ended up like how he is because of their whole situation. They had like a whole domestic
So they
abuse
both
John
was
going on.
both arrested, so they both was hitting each other, I guess.
Like it was this whole big drama when this thing was going on. So I don't obviously know all the details to be able to spark them off my head, but I do obviously know that this happened. The reason, or at least I think one of the main reasons that Pat is in the mental state and clear way he is right now was because of the situation in his marriage. Like,
conflicting statements, and neither would provide evidence or fill out the paperwork, so both got arrested. But that case was actually later dropped. But the drama did not end there. His ex-girlfriend Eleni went to Instagram and publicly accused him of abuse and harassment, saying that, hey,
so your ex-wife and now your ex-girlfriend?
he committed this crime against a woman. Pat clapped back on Twitter saying, don't believe everything you hear. I'll need to address these false accusations soon. But then he just doxed Eleni's address. So
Well, I guess we could see who probably was in the wrong.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna let you know where she live at, cause she's talking about me. Come on.
This is why, yo. This is why I always say the boss is the sympathy and I am not. Time to crash out. Because every time I want to, even in the slightest modicum, try to show him some sympathy, here you go. Like, seriously, Pat, we
That wasn't even necessary to do that.
yeah, Pat, it's I would say you got a lot of growing up to do, and the problem with that is the factor of you are growing up. That's the problem. Yeah, ridiculous.
So, I don't know about that response.
Yeah.
YouTuber
Exactly.
tip number one. If you're being accused of a crime, maybe don't respond by doxing the person accusing you. Just
As a content creator myself as well, I would stamp that in. I'm gonna say 2 up to that. You 3 and up that?
Yeah.
'Cause,
that ain't even necessary.
Or smart at all.
it's a tip. But anyway, in 2022, Pat and his 2 friends were arrested after one of them ran into the field during a Jacksonville's Jaguar game. He ended up serving 2 days in jail and paying a whopping $48 in court fees. But I guess the $48 in fees is a lot better than a ban, which he was required to donate for the current incident. I'm still blown away that he had to donate $1,000
Me too,
mandatory.
I'm
I didn't know
sorry.
you could.
Me too. I'm sorry. I'm with it totally.
I am kind of baffled by it. As I keep thinking about
still
this,
like,
where, like, how is that
it's education for books or something? Like,
how is that how is that a legible punishment? I understand paying fines, but why are we like doing like a charity
what is that
donation?
memorial? I guess for the fallen officers to help with their
Like, and obviously
with their. You know,
I'm not saying like obviously that this fund shouldn't get cheese. Like, duh, obviously the memorial should be able to
no,
receive
they
donations
should.
and such like
But
that.
I
I'm
don't-
just no, go ahead.
no,
I won't cut you off.
what you're saying?
I'm pretty sure we're thinking the same thing. We're just more or less confused on the factor of why, as a part of his punishment, did he have to donate specifically, like in this scenario? Obviously, like I said, the Memorial Fund should be able to get donations. Duh, our police,
Right, yes.
you should respect your police officers. Duh, clearly.
I get that,
But
I understand that, but I don't.
He got the 12 months probation and the 100 hours of community
And
service.
he probably had to pay fines and everything.
Yeah, like
fine.
what was the purpose of that, John? I don't know. Like,
You do that. But the NFL incident was apparently so memorable that the cops literally recognized him during his 2024 arrest for that.
You won't believe who it is, Sarge. It's YouTube boy.
He's the one who ran through the gate again.
Yeah,
The Jaguar
the
game.
drag game.
he said his YouTube boy. Oh man,
Isn't
Yo.
the Gator game college?
the Florida Gators, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is he talking about? Jaguars college too?
At the Wait, because wait, where are the
confused.
Wait, is it? Does Florida have 2 football teams? Because
I'm just asking.
I know they have the Miami Dolphins, but where are the Jaguars? The Jaguars is a team too. Where are they at? Like,
I was just wondering because the Gator game, I think college, because that's where the daughter, school went to do the band. So I was just trying to put it together. See if
no, I'm pretty sure
like,
this is at like the Florida Gators,
Okay.
John. Because I'm like, I literally can think of it in my head. Funny enough, Florida was one of the colleges because, if heads don't know, Shirley used to run track, was one of the colleges I was interested in because a good athlete, y'all probably seen him in the Olympics if you watch the Olympics, his name is Grant Holloway. He went to Florida.
Granty,
I ain't gonna lie. So that's why I'm immediately like, it has to be the Florida, John. But Grant, go watch his vids. He probably, I'm not even gonna lie, in my own bias, is probably the best 110 hurdler of all time.
Go watch his vids
Like,
because he was.
I ain't gonna lie.
Too.
Wait, what vids? What, my track vids? How
Yeah.
you find? Where you find? Oh no. Oh
Y'all
no.
can go on my page
The
and
boss
find
is
it.
doxing me. No, now I'm getting doxed.
You can go on my original YouTube page. Y'all know who I am.
I ain't gonna cap, but like, yeah, that's the reason. Like, on context sidebar, I was like, yo, the
Okay.
Florida Gators, like,
And here's the part that's genuinely sad because fans are still posting on his videos. People are asking for his return, hoping for a comeback, saying they grew up with his content. But
They still want to watch Minecraft?
Yeah, I still watch the Minecraft Jones from here. Minecraft, see, this is why Minecraft is like the greatest game of all time, or at least like the highest selling, most bought game of all time, because Minecraft will always be applicable to all ages. Because clearly, yo, most of these bulls are Minecraft YouTubers. Are they legit like the jits that are watching? No. Like, but they're
I
playing the
guess
game,
Roblox
right?
Too, huh?
What's up?
Roblox too?
Yeah. No, yeah. It's no, but obviously we know the main demographic of Minecraft or Roblox is jits. But I'm not. But what I'm saying is obviously you could be older and play the game.
Okay.
But more or less to this what Atoji just said is corroborating the point I made earlier, brother. What happened? Go back to playing Minecraft. I don't know what. Like, even if bulls tell you fell off, you're a cornball and all that. Is that not better than 12 months probation? Is that not
Instead of
like?
drinking and doing that, he could go and watch his own videos and go back and check on the comments. Like, he gonna be there forever. He gonna be busy.
I was about to say that's the next thing
Just
too.
go look at
And
your
it's not
comments.
like people are saying he's falling off. As Atozi just said, they want him back.
Yeah, go look at your comments. Keep yourself busy. Read your comments.
You out here downing bottles of Fireball and trying to smoke up every tree in the universe. Brother, go back to playing Minecraft, bro. They want to see more Lucky Block mod, bro. Like,
And if you don't want to play, like I said, go read the comments. People putting more comments.
At
in.
least,
Go
yeah,
read it.
like, yo, you
there's something for you to do, bro.
I feel like even on that factor, kind of the boss is right. Now, I say it all the time on TTE, you probably shouldn't read the comments because if you're getting hate and all that, it will cook you. But from what we're hearing, yo, it would probably give him the validation and gratification he need. I'm sure he feel like he's at a lull in his life. Not even feel. It's just clear he is. So reading this, y'all, seeing people that want to see you, that generally liked you, liked your content, felt like you were a major impact in their life, go back. But I can also understand if he has burnout and just doesn't want to do YouTube anymore. But I don't know.
Well, you need to find another hobby.
That's what I'm about to
say. Ain't the one.
But
and
like,
violent probation.
I feel like
That's
you
his
should have
hobby.
just stuck to your shtick, man. I'm not gonna lie, because whatever this other shtick is, it's flopping terribly. Like, I don't know, though. I don't know.
Pat's not making content, obviously. He's making court appearances.
Yeah.
So, what's next?
his
Well,
hobby.
as of now, there's still a warrant out for Patrick. So, if he's arrested again, he could be sentenced to serve time for violating probation twice.
I'm about to say
Depending on
this would be like, yeah, the second time. I'm about to say third time, right? Because, yeah, he violated probation, then he got a modified probation, which then he violated. So this would be the third time. Bro, oh my God, Pat.
on the judge's call, that could actually mean jail, extended probation, or a mandatory rehab. And I guess the saddest part is none of this had to happen. He basically had it all, but now he has another mugshot and some Fireball in a backpack. I really hope this guy finds some help and gets some sort of support network for himself. But I mean, at the end of the day, his future is in his own hands. So only
Everybody's future is in their own hands.
I wish I could just show that to every nuisance IRL streamer we cover. Every single one. Your future is in your own hands. So I'm not gonna lie.
And what's in your hand? Your phone.
Better yet, what the boss just said was better than what I was gonna say. Yeah, and what's in your hand? Right on kicking party. Oh! I think some of y'all should worry more about your futures. I'll keep it a stack. I ain't gonna lie, because they don't look positive. And we are talking about you, Rambob. I just want you to know. Look.
he can really help himself. And in my next video, I'll have a way better voice. I've been screaming way too much in the last couple of days, and it's gone. Hopefully it shall return tomorrow. Until then,
Sound good to me, bruv.
I hope you bared with these voice cracks I had in this video, if they were noticeable, if we didn't edit them all out. But if they weren't edited all out, thank you for bearing with me. See you in the next one, guys.
Ooh, trust. I'm saying, I told you good, because shoot, heads watch my videos. I don't edit jack. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. But anyway, y'all already know what it is. Of course. Shout out to Tozy.